Hello, I'm Jeff Norte. I'm the President and CEO here at Capital Farm Credit. We're the largest ag lender in the state. We cover 192 counties out of the 254. We manage about $15 billion in loans. We have about 600 employees across the state, and we have about 30,000 shareholders that we serve. Our core mission is to provide reliable credit and financial services to farmers, ranchers, and the rural communities. At Capital Farm Credit, we're a member of the Farm Credit System, which is a nationwide program. We're the 8th largest farm credit association in the country. The advantages that we have being a part of that membership is that we don't have as many limits to how large we can grow. We can grow with our customers in our community all the way up to as large as they want because we can share credit within the farm credit system across the nation. So it's a pretty big advantage for us. There's a lot of challenges actually in the farming and ranching communities. I would start with the high cost of production. While farmers have been doing pretty well lately, the cost of production, input costs, fertilizer costs, and interest costs have made their margins significantly less this year. And actually, as we project out next year, it's going to be a challenge. Obviously, the other thing I'd point to is high interest rates. In the last 2 years, we saw the Fed Reserve increase interest rates by over 500 basis points. That's a historical increase that we haven't seen over 30 years. That increase in interest doubles what our cost of production is for our farmers and ranchers. So interest rates and cost of production is a big challenge for them. Also, it doesn't help that we're still struggling with drought here in the state of Texas. And on top of that, some just water, access to water is always a challenge. So farmers and ranchers have a lot of challenges, but they're always up to the challenge, and we're here to support them through those challenges. We've been committed to this industry for over 100 years, and they know that we're committed to them going forward. Well, when we looked at Capital Farm Credit, when we looked at the different places to build our headquarters, we started with looking at the employee experience. That's unique for the headquarter location. The amenities around Lake Walk, the facilities that we acquired here at Lake Walk are first class and create what we hope to get is a really collaborative workplace environment. The Lake Walk facility provides significant advantages over our previous facility. To begin with, we own this facility, and all the people here are either employees or guests of employees or customers. At our old facility, we shared it with a lot of other businesses. The ability to collaborate within a team, the ability to work within teams was really a challenge. This facility is built to accommodate our growth needs for the next decade. We were out of space and running up against the lease, and so this will provide us a lot more opportunities for growth. And it's a competitive advantage in the marketplace to attract and retain talent. As well as we have training space that we've never had before. In previous years, we've always had to rent our training spaces. Now we have training spaces that are way beyond the means that we've had in the past. And this is going to be a significant savings for us as we look forward to training our staff. When I think about headquarter locations and I think about how we can better serve our customers. When in the loan making process has a lot of folks involved in that. And it's a very collaborative process from application all the way to close. There's a lot of folks that touch a loan. And so this facility allows our deal teams to work more collaboratively together, more efficiently, and in the best interest of the customers. I think this site is built for us to grow into, which is an advantage. Attracting and retaining people is really key to us, as it is with most businesses. This facility provides way more things than what we originally planned, and it's exciting to think about growing in this area and growing in this community, being close to the Brazos Valley. This space also provides us a lot of opportunities to collaborate with our partners and to allow them to come in and use the facility as well. And so working with our partners in this facility versus the old facility is going to be a significant advantage for us. Well, work-life balance was a big thing for us at Capital Farm Credit. It always has been. And I would say this facility has some pretty state-of-the-art amenities. We have things that we didn't honestly plan for, but when we were looking, this came to the market and bought it. It has basketball courts, putting greens, workout facilities, locker rooms. And we really want to support that work-life balance. Well, our core values are commitment, value, trust, and family. So I'd just touch on the last one, family, right? When you think about our core value of family, What we create in this space versus our previous space is significantly different. It's, again, much more open, much more collaborative. It invites folks to get out of their offices, get out of their workspace, get to know one another personally and professionally. When I think about the next decade, there's a couple things I think about with this purchase. One, we did buy this location. That means we came from a 10-year lease. That means to us that we control those costs now going forward. I would say, if you thought about leasing or renting in your personal lives, and then you go to buying your first home, that's what it feels like. We now own our home. We've made this investment, long-term investment in this community. And it also is a way to control costs and be responsible to our shareholders over long term. Well, being over here at Lake Walk is again special to us because of all the amenities around Lake Walk. I would point just across the street. We have partnered with Estella for many years, but because we're on the other side of town, we didn't use them very much. That's a top-notch, top-tier hotel. We love that hotel, and now being right across the street from us and having the availability of being able to have folks stay there and just walk across the street to our headquarters, again, just a really unique advantage. We couldn't have positioned ourselves better as far as being close to a top-tier hotel. The message I would share with everyone is we've been in farming and ranching, providing credit and financial services for over 100 years. This purchase of this headquarter location is an investment for the next 100 years. When we think about being the largest ag lender in the state, we want to be here for them, and they need to know that we're here for them and we're committed to their industry for the long term. So that's what this investment is in my mind. It's a long-term investment in the community. It's a long-term investment in supporting farmers and ranchers across the state of Texas.